Boom! We're live. Sorry it's a little bit late today, guys. It's Friday. I've been doing my big shop. I've been to Tesco. So the time dragged on a little bit. I left at 6. We didn't leave there till 8. You know what women are like. So it took a while to get the big shop done. But we eventually got it done. And I was thinking in my head, I hope some new news comes out while I'm in the shop. I didn't have any reception on my phone. I didn't have any data signal. And I was just thinking, I really hope that while I'm in this shop, some news is popping off. United are confirming that we've signed a player. But then I get back to my computer when I get home. I get back onto my phone, and there's no confirmed news. All that's circulating at the moment, guys. Now I'm gonna pump this up a little bit. Come on. We've got Craig, who's a new subscriber. We've got Dave, who's in the house, who's saying, please say it's so. We've got What Have I Missed from At Gaming. You haven't missed much, mate. We've just started. We've got Mahid in the comments. We've got Glenn saying good evening from India. We've got Craig saying good work on the channel and full-time Devils. Thank you, Craig. I appreciate you. Governor Bandicoot says evening to you all. Happy Friday. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're looking forward to the weekend. As Robert said, we are over 34,000 now. We're on 34,150 odd at the minute. So we're climbing nicely as it stands. Can we hit that target of 40,000 by the start of the new Premier League campaign? Hopefully so. Ricardo James is in there saying hit that damn like button. Now look, I'm not going to pressure you all to like the video today. I'm going to mention it, of course, a few times. But like the video if you like the video. If you don't, then don't dislike it. Just don't do anything. But I guarantee you will like this video today. There's going to be a little bit of something for everybody. We've got someone commenting from Nigeria. We've got people commenting in India. People in England. This is an international show for you guys today. It's not just me sat here at my desk in front of my Man United scarf talking Manchester United transfer talk today. It's me and however many of you guys get involved. And I love you all. Hussein's in the comments saying I love you. I love all of you guys. Alexi's chilling in the 42 degrees heat of Rhodes, Greece. I'm so jealous right now. The weather in England has absolutely taken a dive. Christian's in Bulgaria. The home sweet home of Dimitar Berbatov. And of course, him as well. So I hope you guys are doing well. Anyway, let's move on, guys. When I got to my computer and I searched for some Manchester United news to talk about today, I searched it up and I saw, ooh, people on Twitter are saying Morata's a done deal to Man United. Morata is a done deal. It's been finalised. I read a tweet saying Morata is now a done deal to Man United, so Real Madrid can concentrate on Kylian Mbappe. Now, I would hope that would be true, but it's not exactly true, guys. These are just rumours at the moment. Now, we have seen that others have jumped on this as well. We've seen it in, I'm sorry to mention them again, it's the worst newspaper in the world, but unfortunately they do produce a lot of news. The Scummy Sun, don't buy it, just find it online somewhere. Anyway, Real Madrid want away. Alvaro Morata has told friends he will be playing for Man United next season. So this is where it's coming from. Their headline says, Alvaro Morata tells pals he is joining Man United this summer after reaching agreement with Real Madrid. Now listen, what were those last 5 words, 6 words? After reaching agreement with Real Madrid. But then in the next sentence, these dickheads at the Sun go on to say the two clubs are at loggerheads over his fee. So there's been no agreement reached with Real Madrid. There has been no agreement reached with Real Madrid. These lot are just banging it in their headline and then running away from it straight away. How does that make any sense? Swapnil says, so slow Man United this year. Now, to be honest, I think at this stage last season, we had signed Bailly and we were just about to announce Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Now, it could well be that on the 1st of July, United make another announcement again. We could announce 1, we could announce 2 players. It could also be, guys, that this Morata deal is done. It may be a case that the clubs are waiting for him to come from holiday And once he reaches back from holiday, they can confirm that news. Because if we remember, we saw that there was articles flying around here, there, and everywhere, and we did an MUFC transfer talk on those articles, saying that Alvaro Morata had left his honeymoon. He had travelled to Madrid. He had had a meeting with the club to tell them that to sort this deal out, get this deal done, get me to Manchester United. But it then turned out he hadn't actually left his honeymoon. He hadn't actually left his holiday destination, and he wasn't in Madrid. And then yesterday, we hear, oh, is this a plane that's arrived at Manchester Airport from Madrid? A private jet? Well, then it must be Alvaro Morata. But there's been no sightings of Alvaro Morata in Manchester. But again, these rumours are rumbling on. Now, look, the reliable sources, the Dimarzios of this world, etc., Fabrizio Romano, other people that are reliable, are all out there saying this move is going to happen. It's a matter of time. United have agreed terms with the player. So we've agreed wages with the player. We've agreed on a contract with the player, but we haven't agreed terms with Real Madrid. We haven't agreed a fee. So we need to get that through the door. We need to get that done. And hopefully we can get that done very soon. Because in about a week's time, Manchester United's players will be meeting up for pre-season training. In about 10 days' time, Manchester United will be travelling to the States for their pre-season tour. So it's really now time for Manchester United in this next week to get the business done. Get the business done now. Paras Dougal says, no one knows anything, and I am loving it. There does seem to be that in the media at the moment, that absolutely nobody knows what's going on. Man United tweets says zero panic yet, loads of times, and we have a strong squad already. I do agree. I'm not panicking yet. I'm like you. I'm not panicking yet at all. But I am aware that I would like our players, our new signings, the majority of them, to join up with the squad for pre-season. Because getting them ready at pre-season, getting them training with the team in pre-season is vital for United to hit the ground running in the Premier League. So even if we can get one or two more signings done before pre-season, that's great news, because once we get that done, we can then move on to other things. So we need to make that happen now. We really do need to make that happen. And hopefully in this next week, we will hear about those deals getting done. Who will get sorted first? Will it be Morata? Will it be a midfielder? Matic, Fabinho, Nainggolan? And just like Paras was saying, nobody knows a thing at the moment. Nobody has a clue. You see, we're linked with Matic. About 5 days ago, the British press said that Matic would be confirmed as a Man United player soon. A deal had been agreed. Terms had been agreed. And then, nothing happened. Nothing happened. Nothing's happened since. No sign of a deal. That's not to say it's not going to happen. But it's all gone quiet since. And then we heard about Fabinho. Could this one happen? We had Dimarzio and reliable people saying United were in talks for Fabinho. We had the Independent coming out saying United were in for Fabinho and Matic. And then today and over the last couple of days, we've been linked with Nainggolan. So we've been linked with 2-3 different midfielders all together. And there's a few people in the comments saying BBC have confirmed Morata is in Manchester. But I can't see that absolutely anywhere. I just can't see that anywhere. So I'm not going with that one at the moment at all. I can't see it at the minute. Ash says Nainggolan would be perfect. Nainggolan would be quality, wouldn't he? He's a right bastard, isn't he? As well. That's what I really like about Nainggolan. He's such a bastard, and I think he is ready for a move to the Premier League. He's been doing well for Roma. He's been playing very well there, and he's gained a lot of experience there, and he seems to be ready for this move now to the Premier League. We've got someone mentioned there that Fabinho has been linked with Paris Saint-Germain, and there have been strong links with Fabinho to Paris Saint-Germain in the last couple of days, and in the last day in particular, there's been a lot of links linking with Fabinho with a move there. Now, as I gather it, the rumours have been, unless there's been something new today, the rumours have been that Manchester United are in for him but PSG has stolen a march because United have been too slow. They're saying that Paris Saint-Germain have agreed terms with the player. They need to get a fee done with Monaco and they need to get fee done there. So they seem to be in the same position with Fabinho as Manchester United are with Morata. But that's just the rumours in France at the moment. Is that rumours being put out there by Fabinho's agent, by Monaco to smoke out more offers, to get a bigger offer from Manchester United? I'm not too sure, but those rumours are definitely there at the minute. We've got over 450 people in the house at the moment. Thank you very much, guys, for getting involved. Make sure you keep hitting that like button. And, of course, subscribe if you haven't already. I'm trying to hit 40,000 subscribers by the start of the new Premier League campaign. And with your help, we can do that. Over the last day or two, we've hit 34k. In the last 10 days, I think I've had around 100,000 new subscribers. I wish. I've had around 1,000 new subscribers in the last week. So yeah, if you're a new subscriber, if you're an old subscriber, thank you for getting involved. Matt Monday says John Terry to Aston Villa. Ha 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 ha. It is actually very funny to see John Terry joining Aston Villa and to be plying his trade in the Championship. But what a signing for Aston Villa that is. Look, I don't like John Terry. I think he's an absolute cunt. But him playing for Aston Villa, Steve Bruce has absolutely worked wonders there. Jay O'Connell says he's late. No worries, mate. You're here now, and that's what matters. F5 button is already broken. You've been refreshing the stream. Martial back to number 9. The comment moved too quickly, and then I didn't see it. Adam, I'm late. What did I miss? Said Michael. So for you guys that are joining us late, as I said, there's over 450 of you in the house now. And for you guys that are joining us late, we've just been talking about this apparent done deal for Morata that has been floating around the internet recently. A done deal, they've been saying. They've been saying media set have said there's a done deal all over Twitter at the moment. And it's to do with, they're saying the done deal, Morata's done to Manchester United. And now Real Madrid can focus on Kylian Mbappe, which is expected. But Morata to Manchester United isn't a done deal yet. It should be a done deal very, very soon. With the feeling you get from all these rumours and the reliable sources are giving you that information that it is going to be a done deal soon. And yeah, it's going to be a done deal soon, but it isn't yet. I mean, the Sun, as I was saying, the scumbags at the Sun, their headline contradicts itself altogether. So their headline says, Morata tells pals is joining Manchester United this summer after reaching agreement with Real Madrid. But then they say United are yet to reach an agreement with Real Madrid. So there is no agreement with Real Madrid at this moment in time. We need to get that agreement through the door. And those have been the rumours for the last couple of weeks. The last week or two now, it's been United have agreed terms with Alvaro Morata. We need to agree a fee with Real Madrid. It's just been very, very slow on that front. But I think things will move fast as soon as that deal is agreed. Because, I mean, as they're saying, the player has agreed terms. Viniac, thank you for your comment, mate. Greetings from Amsterdam, says Mikhail. Mikhail's in one of my favourite places in the world. I'm actually organising a trip at the moment to Amsterdam for someone's birthday now. I think it's going to be on the weekend of the Liverpool game. Unless that gets moved, which is disappointing. I'll miss Liverpool away. But a trip to Amsterdam for me. I go there every year, I think. So that would be absolutely fantastic. Sunju Park says, what about James Rodriguez? I don't think we're going to sign James Rodriguez. I don't know about you guys. What have you heard? I can check out some rumours if you've heard some rumours about James Rodriguez to United. But I don't feel James Rodriguez is going to join Manchester United. I just don't get that feeling at all. Whether I'm right or wrong, I don't know. But I don't get that feeling that he's going to be a Manchester United player this summer. How do you guys feel about that? Do you want James Rodriguez? Blade is saying Barbados is in the building. How you doing, mate? I love you, Bajans, as well. I love going out there to Barbados. And I definitely need to get out there soon. So, as I was saying, the other news in the headlines today is that Paris Saint-Germain are also in for Fabinho. The Mirror are going with the story that Paris Saint-Germain are rivaling Manchester United for Fabinho's signature, but will struggle to convince Monaco. Now, you have to think, If Monaco have other offers there from other clubs such as Manchester United or whoever, then they would rather sell to them than to one of their league rivals. They obviously beat Paris Saint-Germain to the Ligue 1 title last season, and you feel that with them having beaten them to the title, they're now unlikely to sell them one of their players that helped them win that title. It'd be absolute suicide for them to do that. Those are the rumours that Paris Saint-Germain want him. They've agreed terms with his agent and the player. They need to agree a fee with Monaco. Manchester United have been very, very slow in doing a deal. So Monaco are actually looking at this Paris Saint-Germain offer. Obviously, they'd rather sell him elsewhere. They'd rather sell him to Manchester United. But will Manchester United get in there with an offer, with a deal for Fabinho? We need that to happen soon. But fingers crossed it does. We've now got over 500 people in the comments. And moving on as well, Renato Sanchez has also been linked with Manchester United. Now, the reports come from Italy, but again, I think this is much similar to the James Rodriguez rumours. You see that we're linked with James Rodriguez. Real Madrid want to sell James Rodriguez. They want to raise funds. They want to sell Morata as well to raise funds for the likes of Kylian Mbappe or Eden Hazard or whoever big signing they want to make this summer. They need to raise funds to make that signing. Because of that, they need to sell the likes of James Rodriguez. James Rodriguez's name has been pushed out there by the press, linked with Manchester United, probably in the hope of smoking out a few offers from elsewhere. It may be a case that United have a little bit of interest in him, but I don't think James Rodriguez is one of our priorities this summer. That's why I don't think Manchester United are going to sign him. Now, I think Real Madrid want to get him sold, just like I think that Bayern Munich want to sell Renato Sanchez. So they've probably got Renato Sanchez and his agent working out there, trying to find him a deal, trying to get him a move elsewhere. That's probably what his agent and the player are doing. Bayern Munich have probably said, you can find yourself a new club. You're not going to be starting games here. Now, why should we sign Renato Sanchez? Now, there was a time where I wanted us to sign Renato Sanchez, and that was when Bayern Munich made that signing. But do you think United should be signing a player that Bayern Munich would consider letting go? Really? They just signed him. This young player that they just signed is going to go to Man United. Come on, man. I don't think we should even be in for him. We should read the warning signs. Why do Bayern Munich not want him? Why? And for that reason, I wouldn't sign him at all. But that's my opinion. Jamaica's in the building, says Adain. How are you doing, mate? Hope you're doing well. Have we signed Ivan Perisic, says Sunju? Look, the only player that we have signed this summer is Victor Lindelof. That is the only confirmed bit of business. Morata seems to be a deal that is very, very close. What's going on the midfielder front? I'm not quite sure. You say you got Matic, you got Fabinho, you got Nangolan. The press don't seem to know what's going on that front. And then you had Perisic. Inter Milan have hit their financial fair play regulations, so they don't need to worry about raising funds to meet them regulations, to stop them getting any fines or any punishments from the authorities. So they've met their financial fair play regulations. They don't need to raise funds. Manchester United were trying to sign him for around 30 million euros. They want 50 million euros for Ivan Perisic. And now they've got a stronger hand. They don't need to raise funds for financial fair play. So they don't need to sell Ivan Perisic. But the rumours are at the moment that the Croatian international has given his agent the go-ahead to make his potential switch from Inter Milan to Old Trafford happen. So the rumours at the moment are that Ivan Perisic is going to try to force this move. And I think that's the only way this move is going to happen. If Inter Milan are playing hardball, they're sitting on their figure of 50 million euros, which I don't think Manchester United should be paying. And they're sticking on that fee. So then, what should Manchester United do? Manchester United should do is say, safe, if you don't want our 35 million euros, I'm going to do one. I'm out of here. If you don't want that money, I'm out of here. So then the ball is in Ivan Perisic's court. If you want to join Manchester United, make this move happen. Now, of course, we would hate it if a club did that to us. But this is football. This is football. And this happens. If he wants to move, make it happen so United can get him at a reasonable price. Otherwise, we should walk away from that one. Now, guys, we've got 20 minutes on the clock. We've got almost 600 people in the house. How are you doing? I want your questions in now. Saga, you can suck a dick as well and hold a block as well. Go and watch that other knob edge channel. Waste, man. See you later. So that's done. Rahul said, boys, like the video. Yes, please do like the video. We've got over 600 people in now as well. Could it be a record-breaking Friday night and here on Adam McKola TV? We'll see. We'll see. Ash says, why Perisic when we have got Anthony Martial? I agree, mate. We don't need Perisic as a main 11 player, but what he would do is bring something to the squad. What you've got to remember is we've lost a lot of players over the last couple of months. Schweinsteiger, Schneiderlin, Memphis Depay. We'll probably lose another few others as well. So, listen, Grace, you can suck a dick and hold a block as well, and that channel can suck a dick. Cheers. But as I was saying, United... Oh, what questions are coming through? Jordan, how you doing, mate? Thank you for the lovely, lovely question. But as you were saying, yeah, Ivan Perisic would be a good addition to the squad, but he shouldn't be a replacement for Anthony Martial on the left wing. Anthony Martial should be the main man out there. Nearly 650 now. Keep those new viewers coming in. Thank you very much. Can the 3 guys who dislike this video just fuck off, says Governor Bandicoot. That will probably get us a few more. But you know what? I don't worry about the dislikes. As long as you likers are out there, that's all that matters. Dash is watching in South Africa. Faye says top beard. Thank you very much, Faye. Or Faye. I'm not sure if I said that right. What are my plans for the weekend? Says Utkarsh. Well, I've got to do a little bit of work tomorrow, so I'll be a little bit busy then. After work, I might do a live stream if I'm at home. But apart from that, I'm just going to be chilling, eating, enjoying the weekend. Hopefully it's good, a bit of weather. Maybe go do a bit of shopping, chill with the family, chill with the missus. You know how it is. So that is the plan. Matt, thank you very much, mate. Why do you think we struggled to score last season, says Dalton? I felt a lot of the time, whoa, we've got 666 in as well. 666 live viewers, that's weird. Thank God that number. Oh, it became a mental thing with a lot of the players. Because a lot of these players must have been realising that they were missing so many opportunities. In their heads, it must have been playing over. Oh, we keep missing these opportunities. We keep missing these opportunities. And thankfully, we managed to get Europa League in the bag. So when we got Europa League in the bag, we got Champions League football. Because our league form was absolutely awful. We needed to fix that league form up. Sorry about that, guys. I do apologise about that. Hope I haven't lost too many of you. I realised that the rate of the stream had dropped. The quality wasn't great. So I had to just restart it. So that we got a little bit better quality. I hope you can see me better now. And it doesn't look like I'm using a potato. But I am back. As I was saying, the question was, why do I think Manchester United struggled to score last season? Now, obviously... we missed a huge amount of chances. There was loads of individuals responsible for that. I think we relied on Zlatan Ibrahimovic a lot, an awful lot. He scored an awful lot of goals. He did very well for Manchester United. But when he didn't score, we rarely scored. And that was a big, big problem for Manchester United. There was also the fact that everybody just missed opportunities. As a whole team, we just weren't good enough. We just didn't score enough goals. So Manchester United... I think it became a mental thing eventually. There were games where we'd dominate, we wouldn't score in the first half. In the second half, we'd be snatching at opportunities, we wouldn't be taking our chances. And I think it just became a mental thing after a bit. I think it really did become a mental thing. But hopefully this season we freshen things up a little bit. I think the fact that Zlatan Ibrahimovic isn't going to be here, look, we will miss him. We will miss Zlatan Ibrahimovic. We will miss his presence. We will miss his goals. We will miss his ego. We will miss his character around the team, his leadership qualities. But I felt we played better football without him sometimes. We played better football without him. And I think this season, if we buy Morata, I think Morata is a player that will help us play better football. I think also Martial will improve. Rashford will improve. Fucking Pogba will improve. He'll add more goals to his game. Mickey, Mata. All these players will improve and add goals to their game. Hopefully if Morata can come in, he can get 20 goals. And we need goals coming from all teams, all areas in the team. But I think if we get off to a good run, there's not so much pressure on us. Look, obviously when you're at the top end of the table, there's pressure on you anyway. But when we're not battling for fourth and really, we're in quicksand, if we drop points, we're dropping further behind. I think things will just come more naturally. We need to get that winning mentality in the league back into the squad. And I think that will come next season. I really do. Under Jose Mourinho, I'm really looking forward to the second season. We've seen it in his past at FC Porto, Chelsea, in his first and second spells at Chelsea, at Real Madrid, at Inter Milan. In his second season, he's won the league every single time. So it'd be a safe bet to put your money on to win the league again. If I wasn't a Manchester United fan, I wouldn't do it though. I wouldn't want to jinx Manchester United. I know what my awful betting record is like. Guys, hit that like button on the stream. Make sure you subscribe, like and share as well. Can we hit 40,000 subscribers by the beginning of the Premier League campaign? Fingers crossed on that one. Indian Red Devil, thank you for sharing. You guys, I'm loving some of your comments today. Utkarsh says Germany won the under 21 Euros. Oh shit, I missed the final. I always like watching the under 21 Euros and the World Cups and that. Gutted I missed the final. Gareth says, what have I missed? We were just talking about the reports that Alvaro Morata to Manchester United is a done deal, Gareth. But it's not actually a done deal. This is coming out because of news in Spain saying that Morata has told family and friends that he's joining Manchester United and that it's a done deal. But I think it's a case that these newspapers and these journalists are just getting bored now. They're all getting bored now. They are bored of all these Alvaro Morata will be done soon. Terms are agreed. United just need to agree a fee. They are bored of all that stuff. They are bored of waiting for United and Real Madrid to agree a fee. So now they're just adding new things to the mix. Alvaro Morata has left his honeymoon. Alvaro Morata has told family and friends that he's leaving Man United. You hear these kind of stories about players every summer. Now we are just waiting for that fee to be agreed. As soon as that fee is agreed, things will move very, very quickly. Nathan says Perez said no offers were made. Perez says a lot of things that turns out to be false. He said there's a few occasions where he said this player isn't going, this player isn't going. He said it about Angel Di Maria when we signed Angel Di Maria. So Perez is always talking bollocks. Don't take what he says truthfully, because he has to say there's no offers as well. He can't just be out there saying, showing his hand. He has to try and get the most amount of money for his club, for his players. So just take those comments with a pinch of salt. Dalton says, who would I rather have as captain? Herrera over Tony V. But Tony V, he would be a decent captain, wouldn't he? He leads by example, but a captain that doesn't speak English too much, or at least regularly, I don't think so. We should sign big now before pre-season, says Ammon. I would like to think we'll get the most of our business done before pre-season. We do need to get most of our business done before pre-season training starts, or at least before it finishes. We need the majority. We've got 8 games in this pre-season. You'd like to think before, 2 or 3 of them games are done, we've got the majority, if not all of our signings done. We need all of our business done nice and early so we can have a good start to the Premier League campaign. Perez is a clown, says Welsh. We should sign for Semedo and Creswell for first team fullbacks this year, says Nixon. Creswell? I'd rather go with Luke Shaw next season, mate. I've still got faith in Luke Shaw. Don't know about you guys. You might not have faith in him, but I have still got the old faith in Lucas Shaw. I'm just looking on the laptop to see if there's any current news, if there's anything going on, if there's anything breaking. Sahil, how you doing? All the way in India. What's Rooney's future, says Viviano. I've been asked this question quite a lot. What is Wayne Rooney's future now? Wayne Rooney's future. I think Wayne Rooney's future should be away from Manchester United, but I'm not sure whether it is away from Manchester United. Now, at the end of last season, I thought, yeah, Wayne Rooney's gone. Surely he's gone. He's not going to be here next season. The way he got brought on towards the end of the Europa League final, I thought, yeah, he's definitely gone next season. And then everything's just gone quiet. Everton aren't interested. Nobody in China is interested. LA Galaxy aren't interested. Nobody else is interested in Wayne Rooney. And you've got to think, why is that? Is his wage demands way, way, way over the top? And I feel that could be the case. I feel he's pricing himself out of a move away from Old Trafford. And I think that's a bad move by Wayne Rooney. Because staying at Manchester United next season, staying at Manchester United and ruining his reputation, staying at Manchester United and not performing to the level that we all know and love him for performing, staying at Manchester United and being on huge wages when you're sat on the bench, because we know Wayne Rooney isn't going to be starting games, or at least he shouldn't be starting games for Man United week in, week out, then Wayne Rooney needs to go before he ruins his reputation. Nixon says I'm his favourite YouTuber, which is a surprise, but thank you very much, mate. Jordan says love from Belfast. Pratik's is India as well. Aman Verma says, can we win the Champions League in the next 3 years? A lot can happen in 3 years, so yes, we can. Whether we will or not, I'm not sure, but I'm guessing in 3 years' time, no one will remember this video. What we will be doing in 3 years' time, I could be dead. No one knows. Nobody knows. Hope I'm not dead, though. That's something I don't want to happen. Yash says it's his dream to do a fan cam. Mate, if you're ever at a game, feel free to come and do a fan cam. And right on cue, ladies and gentlemen, right on cue, as we get every single night, well, every other night on Adam McKola TV, we get the sirens. Yes, another day in the ghetto, as Biggie once said. Amy says, love from Manchester. Hope you're doing well, Amy. Don't say that. Max says, Dalton. I'm not going to say that again. It was a stupid thing for me to say. Porum says, I can't believe the disrespect towards Rooney in this chat. I agree. I have seen a few disrespectful comments, but I try not to be disrespectful about him, but we need him to leave, I think. Amir, what is your question? Because I just answered your question saying, why don't I answer the question? But what is your question? Yes, Rajat Deep, you are an OG Adam McKola fan. Thought we signed someone then, says the pro gamer. Yeah, the sirens go off when United sign someone, usually because we've been robbed in the market. That was shit, wasn't it? That was really shit. Will I be in LA, says Amir. I hope so. Keep an ear out. I will confirm things on Twitter. You can follow me at Adam McKola. If I do get out there, you will know first. This has been an extended episode today. I was trying to get that record, but it's not happening at the moment. Marshall, Matta, Mickey, Murata, Marcus. Sion says Legends, Barca Legends 1, United Legends 3. I thought United Legends were going to take a pasting when I saw Ronaldinho and Kluivert on a team sheet. But they did well. Dwight York got a goal as well. Fair play to them. Well done, Reds. Nice work. Watching from Malaysia and it's 4:42, says Husni. At least it's the weekend day. I hope you haven't got work tomorrow. Aman says, do I watch cricket? I do not watch cricket. I watched it the other day a little bit, the Pakistan-India game, but that was because everybody else was watching it, not because I wanted to watch it. Valencia for captain, says Gautam. We need to sign back Hernandez, says Blade. I disagree with that, but I understand and I respect your opinion. Abdulal says he's going to watch the stream on replay. You are the MVP, mate. Whether you're watching live or watching on a replay, I absolutely love you all the same. And thank you very much for watching. Dalton says it's 6:43 in Australia. You are a soldier, mate. Dalton, have you just woken up or have you not gone to sleep yet? What's the situation there? Somajit says, hey Adam, I understand you're British, but what is your heritage from? Right. Everybody always asks me this. It's a little bit frustrating, but we're going to answer it. So, everyone says, what's your heritage? I'm English. I was born and raised in England. I went to school, university, college here. I'm English. I was born in England. I'm English. But, my mum and dad, my mum is Irish. So, she was born in England though, but her parents were born in Ireland. So, she's Irish. My dad, his parents are born in India, but my dad's born in England. So I've got a British Indian dad. I've got a British Irish mum. Well, English Irish mum. She's born here. She's Irish. Irish and Indian. Mixed is me. But I'm English. Yeah, I'm English. That's the situation there, guys. God Bandicoot says I'm a legendary YouTuber. Not quite legendary status yet, but hopefully one day I will get there. Zlatan goodbye post on Instagram. I haven't seen this yet, so let's have a look at this Zlatan goodbye post on Instagram. What's his Instagram? I am Zlatan. Yep, that's the one. I came, I said, I conquered. Oh man. Oh man. That's emotional. I've just commented on his picture. I'm about to cry, guys. Because look, I know I just said I think we'll be playing better football without Zlatan Ibrahimovic. But I'm going to miss that guy. What a player he was for Man United. And it was an absolute pleasure to see Zlatan Ibrahimovic sign and play for Manchester United. Because he was phenomenal for us. He was absolutely phenomenal for us. 28 goals, I think 9 assists, 2 trophies. The EFL Cup final, which I was fortunate to be at with my brother. We were sat behind the goal that he scored at. And just being there on the day and seeing him perform like that when we needed him most in a cup final, lifting the trophy, was great to see. And obviously, it doesn't look like Zlatan will return to Man United now, although there is a little bit of a possibility if he proved his fitness to the club. But yeah, it's disappointing to see him go out that way. Would have been great. Can you imagine, like Zlatan Ibrahimovic playing in the UEFA Europa League final in Sweden, Stockholm, in his hometown, against Ajax, his first club after he left Sweden, against Manchester United, probably his last European club. It would have been an incredible night for him. Obviously he was there. Obviously he lifted the trophy. Obviously it was a great moment for Zlatan Ibrahimovic. But that's one regret I've got about... Like, you know when you have regrets about football, Beckham leaving, United not beating Portsmouth in 2008 in the FA Cup, which would have allowed us to go on and possibly win a treble. And Zlatan going out like that, he should have been playing on that pitch against Ajax. Should have been scoring. He would have scored the winner if he played. We know he would have. He's Zlatan. So it's a shame, man. It's a shame. Nixon says, am I going to be on Stephen Arson's channel anytime soon? I think he's got me lined up for his podcast. Neo Daily Talk says, what is the update, Adam? The update is there is no update, mate. I'll be honest with you. These newspapers at the moment are pretty much just making everything up. Because we're at loggerheads with Real Madrid over the fee. We're still discussing a fee. And I am still obsessed with Beckham, Amy. And there's a video I've done with Full Time Devils to prove it, which will come soon. But the situation with Alvaro Morata is everyone's saying it's a done deal. It's not a done deal yet. But the situation seems to be that you look at the newspapers that have come out in the last couple of days. He's left his honeymoon. He hasn't left his honeymoon. His whole family and friends is leaving. This, that and the other. These journalists and newspapers are fucking bored. They are bored. They're so bored that they're just making things up now. Because they're bored of saying United have agreed terms with Alvaro Morata. United are waiting to agree a fee with Real Madrid. Once that's done, he can become a Manchester United player. They are bored of all that shit. They need that shit to be over. So that's where we are at the moment. It's not a good one, but... Matt Lowe says, stop reading those shite sources then. I'm answering your questions. I'm here to help you as well. Fucking hell. If you don't want to watch a video about transfer talk, about transfer rumours, do you want me to believe the transfer rumours and do a video saying that I believe these transfer rumours? Or would you rather me do a video saying that I don't believe them, so that some people that maybe believe them would think, hey, that's not true? Because when I was like younger, I used to believe a lot of newspapers that I know are bullshit. John, if you're bored, ask a question, mate. I'm telling you, Matt. This is what I'm telling you. The legit sources are saying terms are agreed. A fee needs to be agreed with Real Madrid. That is the situation. I'm saying these rumours which are coming out today saying it's a done deal and that all this stuff about telling mates and Instagram and honeymoons are talking shit. What else do you want me to do? Ask another question and I'll talk about that. It's Friday, man. It's Friday. You ain't got no job. Mohammed, I'm chilled. Keith Richards, how you doing? Messi to what? Matt says, why not buy Aubameyang? Apparently he's available for 60, 70 million pounds, Aubameyang. I'm not too sure about this one because I think, Dortmund's players, I think he's a top player, by the way, before I go any further. I think Aubameyang's a decent player, top player. But, I always feel Dortmund's players get more ratings than they probably need to. That's how I always feel. I feel they get way overrated. I think he's a good player, but I'm not going to be gutted if he signs for someone else. I'm not going to be gutted at all. I'm not going to be arsed at all. Hi Zadik in Mexico. Hope you're doing well. Sashil got the Friday reference. Morata used both 7 and 9. I think he'll get the 9. I don't think he'll get the 7. Are we saving that 7 for Griezmann? Or will Jose Mourinho be like, right, fuck you let me down once. We're not going back again. What do you think the situation is with that? Shumbu, how you doing? Whoa, the comments. Thank you, Jake, for the nice comment. Fantastic. Mr. Fox is back. Fiesta Flyers in the house. I heard Perisic is forcing a move to United, says Fresh Kid. Those are the rumours at the moment. And you'd feel that's probably the only way that it is going to happen is if he forces it. Because Inter Milan now are holding all the cards. They're in a position where they can say, pay up. We want 50 million euros. You've got to pay up. And United now can't rely on them having to need that money because of the financial fair play requirements. So the situation is pay up what they want, or Ivan Perisic forces that move. Can he force that move through to Manchester United and get that move? Hopefully. Gavin says, did he miss much? You haven't been missing much, mate. We've just been catching up on the latest rumours, which aren't very great. About Morata, it's pretty much the same as it has been for the last week. About Perisic, he needs to force a move. About Renato Sanchez, I can't see United going anywhere near him. You think, why are Bayern Munich selling Sanchez? Why are they? Alexis Sanchez is apparently very close to joining Manchester City, which is an interesting one. And it would be great to see the meltdown on Arsenal fans. Apart from that, though, not much going on, guys. And this has been a well-extended 45-minute edition of MUFC Transfer Talk. Now, I usually only do these Monday to Friday, but I'm thinking I'm going to do one tomorrow. So I'm not sure what time yet, but make sure you keep it locked out of McKola TV. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, like, comment and share. It hasn't been a record-breaking one today, but it's been a longer episode and I've had you guys with me for a long time. Sahil says, can United win the Super Cup with Mourinho? And with that badge on our chest, United can win any game. On that note, guys, thank you, John. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for getting involved. Like, share and subscribe. Can we hit 40k by the start of the Premier League campaign? Let's hope so. I'm out of here.